AI is coming for your power, like literally. And I want to make sure that we're understanding there's always going to be a demand for electricity. And AI isn't some beast that's going to take away your power, but what it is possibly a way to have the biggest and most significant improvement in the quality of your life moving forward. So today's video, if you stick around to the very end, you'll find things here that maybe give you hope, but also make you aware that for everything that we get that is a blessing, well, sometimes a slight curse comes along with it, and that's today's video. All that we're asking you for is a like and a subscribe. Help me feed Charlie, and you can be one of the first 500 subscribers of this channel. Let's continue. While most people are talking about AI writing emails or answering questions, something much bigger is happening. AI is now driving massive power demands, and next energy war might not be all over oil. It might be over data centers. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll see how this shift could impact your town, your power bill, and your economic future. AI needs energy. Understand that a data center is a collection and storage of information. These data centers have huge levels of power consumption. And not only are we storing information in real time, we're talking about tremendous amounts of volumes because let's face it, folks, we live in the information age. And think about every written material ever created to mankind throughout history. And think that that type of improvement and that type of creation is happening at a massive, massive scale. The fact is that about every 30 days or less, we are accumulating the amount of information that's ever written before in a 30-day period. And so there's a doubling, quadrupling, and exponential effect here with the amount of information. And that's part of the reason why data centers exist. But they do cost energy. It creates a considerable amount of energy usage. And NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon building facilities, for instance, those things going up in rural areas are just a snapshot of the beginning of something much, much bigger. Small towns, big problems. Local energy grids are getting to the point where they're getting a bit overwhelmed. The fact is that we still aren't producing enough energy. Oil probably will not be the energy source of choice. Coal will not be the energy source of choice. The fact is that energy, oftentimes nuclear energy, is going to be one of the systems that are going to supply these data centers with the energy they need. High energy, well, demand means high energy costs. So let's talk about what's going to go on here in the next 3 to 5 years, and maybe as early as next year, just so you can be prepared. And of course, that's kind of what this channel is about. We have conversation, we share what's going on, and there's always this opportunity to improve our outcomes. That's why this channel exists, because don't forget, we're looking at what happens on Wall Street, what's happening in the political realm in places like DC, and how it affects people like us in Main Street. And Canada has a Main Street, England has a Main Street, Australia has a Main Street, and of course the United States has a Main Street as well. Let's continue. The power grab is for real. Energy futures are being purchased by tech firms. For instance, a company by the name of Core Scientific, for instance, used to spend a tremendous amount of time mining Bitcoins. And mining Bitcoin costs a ton of money. But now, the company's seeing a more lucrative opportunity of using that energy that the company can produce and applying it to data centers, like for CoreWeave. It's interesting, it's intriguing, and folks, I'm here to say it's just the tip of the iceberg of where this AI craze is going to take us. Who gets the power in an emergency? The data center or the people? And maybe that's part of the reason why it's never a bad idea to consider having a generator on hand just in case there is a power outage, that you have access to the energy you need. Some people have considered putting up solar panels. not because they're trying to save a couple of bucks on their energy bill, but they're also doing the little things here to prepare for a future where maybe they have to generate their own power. Windmills, you get the picture. Um, in closing, we thought AI was all about convenience and all about improving the quality of life, and I think there's a huge opportunity there to do those two things, but it also turns out that it may really be about control as well. And the fact is, and controlling energy and controlling our energy supply is part of the equation. Hey, thanks for joining the Economic Report. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. And I want to remind every single one of us, by being informed, we're fighting the battle between our ears, and awareness is half the battle. And of course, action steps is the other. Remember, stay healthy, take care of yourself, because that's the one thing that's going to affect every other aspect of your life. And I'll catch you next video. Thanks for joining me.